Hi, good afternoon, and welcome back to another episode of Tuesday Talks with Jake. I'm your host, Jake Carter, and today I am joined by my good friend.
Tyler Gill, that's me.
So last week I.
Oh no, I'm cooked, chat. Okay.
Oh my god! All right. Anyway, last week.
Oh my gosh.
What? What's wrong?
I was like, Tyler Gill, that's me.
So last week I spoke to some of the cast of The Wizard of Oz, including my two good friends Juliana and Robert. They're playing Dorothy and Scarecrow. Now I wanted to bring on the other Dorothy, Bella, but she was not available. I tried getting other people on, but a lot of people were not available today because there's something going on with everybody. So
I think media day is still happening right now. I
Yeah.
think that's part of the reason why a lot of the performing arts are not really around.
So I'll just try next week because next week is our show,
Yes.
which is pretty crazy.
Mhm.
Think about it. So I'm joined by my good friend Tyler Gill.
Tyler Gill, yep.
Gail.
Mhm.
I almost said Gail.
Gail. No, I'm not even gonna lie. Like freshman year, people heard my last name Gill, and they're like Gail, and I'm like, no, it's Gill. And
Oh my
and then
goodness.
for my senator slogan, because I'm a senator for SGA, I was like, for my slogan, Gill for Gales, we're all in this together, like kind of as like a run-on joke.
So we're not wearing our headphones because somebody messed up the headphones. I'm not gonna say names, but we're a little annoyed right now, so I can't hear myself, which I feel weird. I feel naked. I feel weird that I
They'll
can't
still
hear
hear it from the
myself.
computer.
It feels weird though. Anyway, I don't even know how I sound right now on the mic. Like,
I think you sound fine, honestly.
all right. So Tyler, you and I met last month, pretty much. You know?
Yeah.
And we met. When did we meet? Like, was it at auditions?
So I remember us meeting at auditions, and you were talking to a little bit of everybody at.
Were you doing Luck
auditions.
Be? Were you doing Luck Be a Lady, or where's that John?
That was John.
John. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember because I did Luck Be a Lady for my audition because I reached out to my voice lesson teacher. I'm gonna name drop her, Miss Denise Summerford. Why are you laughing?
I love how you say like, I'm not gonna name drop the other person. I'm gonna name drop this person.
Well, I'm gonna name people that I love, and I love Miss Denise Summerford because she is my old voice lesson teacher back home, and I always gonna reach out like, hey, is this song good? You know. So I want to shout out to her because she runs like a little theater company called the Broadway Arts Collective, which I made a promotional video for this summer.
Yeah.
So she's great though, and she suggested I sing "Luck Be a Lady" because that was a song that I've sung before. What audition song did you do again?
I did.
Oh my god! I was talking about this last week. How I'm not the biggest Hamilton guy.
What?
I'm not a big.
I mean, I can understand, but like, why specifically?
Well, there is this friend of mine, and he was always saying Hamilton. I feel like he knows who he is, but he's probably not even watching. He's probably not even watching this. Like he's in school right now, which feels weird to think about. But he would always like saying about Hamilton as we were playing Minecraft together, and it just made me hate it. And then in 8th grade of chorus, it was like COVID. Our teacher would always put on Hamilton.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't want to watch this anymore. And then she put on the SpongeBob musical, which I was like, okay, yeah.
It's a great show.
I love the SpongeBob musical, actually.
When it was on Broadway, that was peak for a while too. You know that Tristan and Jen did that when Tristan was
I know you were
right?
Yeah, you were telling me that how he played SpongeBob, and now I really wait, who'd Jen play again?
Sandy. Yeah.
Oh my god,
that's how that whole like relationship started with that show.
Wouldn't it make more sense though if like they were SpongeBob and Patrick?
I'm asleep right now. That's funny.
I'm just kidding. My high school.
In the words of Patrick. What?
What? My high school. I had a friend who always wanted to do SpongeBob, and they've been like wanting to do it for years. And then I remember when in junior year when they announced our musical, there was like bug. Sorry. Anyway, I remember there was like this little video that one of our drama club heads made to promote our next show, and I was a junior that year, and they intentionally it was something rotten. That was their big. They had a big drama reveal. It was like, what's going to be the next show? And well, what they're doing is that our play was Radium Girls that year, and so our director was like, I feel you guys aren't getting into the show enough. You guys need to watch this video talking about the history.
Yeah.
It was actually a fake video though, because there were little hints of the drama show in that video. And then the video was like glitching. And then what it did is that it started playing the Something Rotten trailer, but it kept glitching and put in bits of the Mean Girls trailer to trick everybody. So we saw Mean Girls and we heard the music, you know, da-na-na-na-na. We were like, yeah. And then it glitches to SpongeBob. And then I immediately hear, no, please no, from a bunch of people. But I was like, yeah, because I want to do it.
How long does your show usually go on? Like 30 minutes?
Yeah, 3 minutes.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
I know, but it glitched to like Something Rotten, and then like we were all like, oh, we're doing this show, yay!
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that's yeah. But I just remember like everyone wanted to do SpongeBob. Anyway, were you in that show?
SpongeBob the musical.
Were you?
I didn't go to Iona Prep.
Oh
no, I never went. I just only know about it because Tristan and Jen were telling me about the story a long time ago, my freshman year, and then because of how close we got, they were just like, Tyler literally has like Tristan's like tenor voice and hair and like fashion than Jen's hair color, something like that. And then they ended up calling me their college son. For context, oh my God, I had that too. There were these two people in high school that they were basically like my drama club parents. But for context, Tristan is playing the Tin Man and Jen is playing Auntie M. And remember, I'm playing Uncle Henry. Yeah. And Uncle Henry is like the human version of which one? Tin Man? The guard. The guard. Yeah, well, that's weird because like our show, we're doing the thing where can we say this? I don't know. Liz told me not to give away spoilers, but I wouldn't give away spoilers. Just the casting is different than what you would think it is normally if you're watching Wizard of Oz show. Yeah. But anyway, Tyler, for context, if you're wondering who Kyler is, also in Wizard of Oz. I don't know if I mentioned that, but Tyler and I, we both are in a song together. And I want to tell them what we're playing. We're playing crows. We're playing two crows, and if I only had a brain, oh, I should have brought Christiana on. That would have been perfect. That would have made sense. I think she has class though. Christiana is the third dog. It's 12. What time is it? 44? It's 12:44. Hold on. It's 12:40. Who has class at this time? I had two classes. I just had two classes this morning, back to back. Brother, no one has class after 12:18. I don't know that anyway. Until 1 o'clock, bro. Point is, we're in If I Only Had a Brain, and it's pretty fun dance. Yeah. At this point, I just brought on the characters from that song because the first Dorothy and Scarecrow. Now I brought on one of the crows. Like if I brought on Christiana, it would have been like complete. We're also not crows. I didn't know this until later, but we also got casted as the Winkies. Winkies, crows, and we also are snowmen too. Yeah, but like they're like off stage. Yeah, like we're also Ozians. But for the Winkies though, we're the guys that go, you know, oh we oh. I'm not gonna try to blow up my voice right now. Yeah. So we're guards. We get staffs though. The whole time though, I'm up there with my staff. I just keep thinking about the Red Guards from Star Wars. Star Wars. Like, have you ever seen? I can't because like there is this like. Have you ever watched Robot Chicken? Chicken Star Wars. Do you remember that one bit when Palpatine is just like he buys new clothes and he's like sitting on his chair and he's like right on this air conditioning belt and then he tells one of the Red Guards to like just shut it, and then he calls him Crayola. He's like, "Hey, Crayola, come over here and help me shut this vent." You haven't seen that? He's like, "Yeah, reach up there and have your staff of raw." I've never. I gotta show you that. Before. It's really funny. No, I love Robot Chicken. Don't do it here though, because you're gonna get copyrighted if so. Because the sound will come through to the camera. And because we're on YouTube, they can take what sound? The sound if you show me the video. Here. I'm not gonna show you. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, okay. He's worried about copyright. Like what? I haven't done any copyright. Hey man, I'm trying to make sure that the WYUR studio is safe and sound. Yeah. I'm on the e-board here too. Tyler also has his own show. I don't know if I mentioned that, but what's it? Gil Pods. Yeah, please tell him what that's the name of your show. Yeah, Gil Pods. So basically my show is kind of all just about entertainment. I have about 1 or 2 guests on my show, and a lot of it is very like music, sports, and Iona related too. So last time I had my friend Jenna on, we were kind of talking about a lot of performing arts, our faith, and also just really talking about school in general. So it's a really, really good show if y'all want to tune it at Fridays at 2 to 3. And I set up my own show, proctor it. It's really, really good. You should come on in at one point.
I would definitely. What time do you usually have it at?
Like 2 to 3 o'clock on Fridays.
I think I'm free then.
And the reason why I did that is because no one really has class at that time.
I didn't really set a time for myself. They just told me it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would love to change my time though to an hour. They said I can do it in the future. I think I might though, because like I always have like so much to talk about. And then like I feel like my shows always end so abruptly because I feel like we're just now getting to the good stuff. And then but also I want to ask you, so Tyler, when I first met him, we were at, was it Coffee House?
No, it wasn't Coffee House.
It was
during
it was the open mic night. Or one of the first.
It was one of the Iona Players open mic nights. Yeah, the show we hadn't started rehearsals yet.
I meant like when you were saying what I've done.
Yeah.
Tyler plays guitar, and I wanted to ask you. I asked you this last night, but I wanted to wait to fully get the full answer when we were here today. But
oh yeah, I forgot about this.
How long have you been playing guitar, and like what got you into it?
I'm so glad I can answer this question now. So I've been playing guitar now for about over since middle school. Actually, I want to say maybe now like 7-8 years, and I started playing acoustic guitar. My music teacher, Will, from my school, I went to the Reese School, which was over on like the Upper East Side of New York City. Good for like regular and special education students too. So I went to the school. I had music classes there all the time, but I wanted to start doing something a little bit different. You know, I've been playing drums for a while. I wanted to get more into strings. And I started playing acoustic guitar. And the first song I ever learned on acoustic guitar was Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana. And I just had to basically learn 4 chords, and that was really it. And then I learned the solo straight afterwards. And then that kind of progressed from me playing to like the blues to folk to soul to hip hop to rock music to metal.
I got into Nirvana because of the Batman movie.
Yeah, I see, like, something's in my
no, we can't say that. Something's in my room. Oh my God, we got horribly off topic. But I saw Tyler play "What I've Done" by Linkin Park at Coffee House, and all I could think of was you didn't play the Transformers credits behind you.
It was gonna be too distracting. I wanted people to see the real performance.
My Autobot brethren, Tyler Gill is playing a tune from Linkin Park. This is Optimus Prime.
Drink to that.
No reaction to that. My amazing Optimus Prime impression. No. Also, Tyler, you have like a music like tattoo.
Yes, I do.
When did you get that?
I got this over the summer. Actually, I got this at a place called Brooklyn Tattoo. Shout out Brooklyn. To that,
I need more sound effects.
I got this over at Union Street. Shout out to Brooklyn. I know my roommate Pete actually lives around that area, and Bella lives near that area too. And I got this. What?
I just want to do this real quick for Pete if he's watching. So Pete, I heard, got one of his shows demonetized because he cursed. You know that?
I have questions later. Anyways, so
Robbie just told me that. That's why I have.
So yes, I play guitar. Oh wow. And I've been playing for a while. I got this tattoo at Brooklyn Tattoo.
I low-key, no offense, I low-key thought it was the Death Eater tattoo from Harry Potter.
No.
Harry, give me your arm. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Oh my God, we were just talking about Harry Potter last week with Juliana because she like just started watching the movies.
I love the movies, bro. I have all the books at home too.
I have all the books at home too. I never read the books though. My brother is more of the Harry Potter fan than I am. I just watch YouTube videos talking about, oh, this is what the book did different than the movie. In the book, did you know that Dobby was the one that helped Harry get the Gilly Weed, not Neville? Read more. I hate those people so much to do that. Like, I don't care. I don't care if movies really change much from the book. I mean, if it's in service of like a better story. Like, I know comic book movies do that a lot too. Like, people were mad that they changed Silver Surfer's gender in Fantastic Four, but I'm like, first of all, that's not the same Silver Surfer, and second of all, like, who cares? Like,
I love the soundtrack to that first movie.
Oh my God, yes. I was talking about Fantastic Four a few episodes ago with Eric, and I was saying like he didn't like Pedro Pascal's performance as Mr. fantastic.
I love that.
I loved
I
it.
love
like,
Pedro. That made a lot of sense for him to play that role. But I gotta say though, the original Fantastic Four has my heart. A lot of my favorite bands, I'm gonna reference and say right now, Taking Back Sunday, Sum 41, Good Charlotte. A lot of my favorite pop punk and emo and hardcore bands came from those movies. Fantastic Four, American Pie, bro, the original Daredevil movie, the Spider-Man, the Sam Raimi ones, bro. Like that was my stuff growing up.
I've only seen like clips of the original Fantastic Four, but I remember after I came out of the theater with my dad after we saw the new one, I told him about the really awful reboot they tried doing in 2015. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Fan Four Stick. I think the four of us should have a name. Why do we need a name? Well, because there's four of us and we should come up with a name for it. Also, first of all, awful dialogue. And then second of all, I gotta say, Reed, that sounds fantastic. Wait, say that again. It's fantastic. Guys, I got it. It's so awful.
Are you into doing impressions a lot? Because you do every single time you're in rehearsal. You'll be like over my shoulder, being like, "Oh yeah," so and then switch to like Patrick to SpongeBob.
Oh no, I know. I love doing impressions.
And then like you'll be like talking to me like yapping. I'll just be like, brother.
I just did an Optimus Prime impression a few minutes ago.
I know. It was good.
Yeah, it was. Thank you. It was like, because my friend got me into the Transformers movies like last year. Because I'm not a Transformers guy, but he told me to watch the Michael.
I'm just busting your chops. Yeah, by the way. I love your impressions. I just during those times, I'm just like I'm already so burnt out.
Oh yeah, no, because especially last night, dude. Last night's rehearsal, it went well. It was long though. Like we were there till 10.
Yeah.
Like basically. Well, we left because we weren't in Jitterbug.
I think what drains me about the rehearsals, and no disrespect at all, it's just like when we're stuck in the same spots and we have to do a lot of work on the numbers, and I'm like, oof, this is gonna be a long night.
Yeah, we were doing Mario Land of Oz, and it was going really well. We just had to clean some things up because some people weren't here. That's about it though. Yeah. But we left before they did Jitterbug. And I remember after I saw Ginny, Ginny came back. I was in the lounge for a bit, and she just looked so exhausted from that. Like, granted,
who are you talking about?
Ginny. She's playing Nico in the show.
Oh yes,
yeah. She came back.
Yeah.
Have we done an ad break yet? I don't think we did an ad break yet.
Do ad break.
Yeah.
I think you might have skipped it, but it's fine.
It's fine.
We're in our next meeting, we're gonna go over that in the general member meeting. So you don't have to worry about it this time. It's all right.
Well, I guess like I'll read one of these real quick actually, because I normally just play the sound.
Go for it, please.
Interested in trying sports broadcasting? Interested in working some of Iona's biggest games? Email President Robbie Basil, who will give you more information. Is that it? I have 3 more. I think that's it. I just read one of the.
That's it. Ad break. He just read it. Okay, cool.
He just went okay. Okay. Can you believe the show is next week?
We're back. We're back, guys. Ad break's over.
The show is next week, though.
Dude, honestly,
that feels weird. I feel like we just started still.
I don't know if you've heard this. So last year when we did Urinetown, probably my favorite show.
Are we allowed to say this?
No, we're fine to say this. No, Urinetown took a long time to get ready. Well, not a long time.
Actually, wait, sorry to interrupt, but I want to say this. My brother is also doing Urinetown right now at his college, and he's playing. I think he's playing the role that Rainn Wilson played on Broadway.
Which character do you know?
I don't know. Urinetown. I don't know Urinetown.
But Urinetown last year. We were on a time crunch for it last year, and we had already started promoting the show. We did headshots and all that stuff, but we hadn't even completed the second act, and then like by the last week and a half, we officially completed doing the second act. Nothing wrong to say about that, by the way. We're just now for the fall semesters, I've noticed like a bit of a time crunch change. While Rent, because I think Rent is a longer show, we had a lot of stuff to go over. So that's it.
How many shows did you guys do last year?
Well, last year was 2 shows. So we get a fall semester show, and then we get a spring semester show. And then we just do the same thing. This is my 5th show in the Iona Players.
Because our next show is Sister Act, I believe, right? Which actually, I was at the Beach Mountain Tavern with my 2 friends. We were having dinner, and it was actually on the TV.
Yeah.
And well, I knew it was because it was Whoopi Goldberg, and it was what's her name? Maggie Smith. It was Maggie Smith. Who? Oh my God! She passed away last year. I just realized.
Rest in peace.
Oh my god! Basically, like she like passed away the same day that Michael Gambon died. Like, the year before, which was super eerie.
A lot of people passing away, man.
Like, well, it's always the Harry Potter actors that are always passing away. Like, so many Harry Potter actors have like passed away.
Maggie Smith, she played Professor McGonagall.
Yeah,
right?
she was Professor McGonagall.
Mr. Potter, it's good to see you. Please come in my office.
That was not
it. Oh my god!
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me, you're not that guy. I love how like in Harry Potter, like in the first movie, Harry's on his broom and like he's like farting around, and then like McGonagall doesn't. She doesn't get him in trouble because she's a sports fan. Bro, that's why she's so iconic.
Bro, I almost thought. Sorry, my brain interpreted wrong. I thought you said farting around, and I was like,
I did say farting around.
You said farting around.
Farting around. What? That's not a term people use.
I knew I wasn't bugging, bro. I know what
I don't even know what we're talking about.
This is a
great episode. We're just talking about random stuff. Like,
yeah, no, for real. No, this is a good episode.
Yeah, no, this is fun.
So, and then
what's up? Yeah, it's going great. Wait, what time are we at? Okay,
we have like 5 more minutes.
Like 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess 5 more minutes. Let's go back to Fantastic Four. Let's go back to, I guess, Marvel in a way.
Mr. Fanatics.
Yeah. Fantastic Four was really good. It wasn't as good as Superman in my opinion. I loved Superman so much more.
Yeah.
This one reviewer that I watched though, his name is Doug Walker. You ever seen Nostalgia Critic?
Yeah. I watched a little bit of his video.
He talked about this in his review. He said that like Fantastic Four and Superman, they're kind of similar in the way that like they skipped over the origin.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I did realize that. But I think, in my opinion, I think Superman, I think they both did it really well though. Because like I instantly like connected both of them. A lot of people I know didn't like Superman, which I was like, oh, it felt more like a sequel. And I'm like, yeah, because we're sick of seeing his origin. Nobody wants to see his origin a third time. Like, you got it. That's why I like how when it opens, they have a little text explaining like Superman was a baby, lived on Kansas with his parents and whatever. Like, and Fantastic Four did that really smart thing where it like had like an announcer, like they got superpowers when they went to space and stuff. Like, but yeah, Superman, I loved it though. I saw it with my dad and my best friend James. And yeah.
Yeah. What would you say your favorite MCU movie was? Specifically the cinematic universe.
Avengers Infinity War.
Avengers Infinity War. I like that one.
My top 3 are Infinity War, Endgame, and Ragnarok.
Mine? Okay, so that's a good one.
And then probably my next 2 if doing top 5 are Civil War and No Way Home.
Oh, if we do top 5, all right. So I would say personally for me, number 1, okay, I can't believe I'm about to say this. Spider-Man No Way Home.
Really?
Number 1. I would say Avengers Endgame was number 2. Avengers Infinity War was number 3. I would say number 4 ended up being Captain America Civil War, and number 5 Black Panther.
That was pretty good. Black Panther was high at first, but it's kind of gone down a little bit now. I don't know why. I don't love it as much as I used to.
I love the movie. I love the soundtrack.
I do love Black Panther. Black Panther and Shang-Chi, I would say, are both on the same level.
You know what? So I've always had this conversation about everybody with Shang-Chi because it is probably one of the top 10
I love
MCU
Shang-Chi.
movies, but it is in one of the worst phases of Marvel.
It is. That's the bad part, is that right after Eternals came out, and Eternals is hot garbage. My thing with Eternals is that I think I would have liked Eternals more if it like came out like way later, because we don't really care about like the Celestials right now.
That one scene in Eternals, I'm not even gonna mention it. That was so unnecessary.
Marvel is getting better now because, well, Thunderbolts I think was the best Marvel movie that came out this year.
I agree.
I love Thunderbolts. I loved it.
I thought I was gonna dislike it at first.
I didn't love Captain America. I mean, I thought it was fun, but it was like my brother watched it and he said it was mid. Like,
you got David Harbour in the movie, like, Little Stranger Things.
And Thunderbolts, no. Okay, well, this is gonna sound. I'm gonna sound completely insane. I have never actually watched Stranger Things.
That's gotta change. Watch it, bro. I recommend it.
I'm going to get executed for saying that, but
that's fine.
I never. Well, you're the first person that's never overreacted and yelled at me for never watching it.
That's fine.
I just never got into it.
That's fine. I'll just leave the studio.
No, don't leave the studio.
This would be the end of the episode. Bye, guys. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. Anyway, we gotta start wrapping it up though, but in a few minutes. But I guess we'll leave final thoughts. Is friendly reminder: Wizard of Oz comes out the 18th.
19th,
24th, 25th,
26th.
Yeah. And I guess, we hope to see you guys there. So
at the Merry Old Land
of Oz. Anyway, Tyler, thanks for coming on today.
Of course, brother.
I'll see you around.
Thank you so much.
See you guys later. Bye.
Peace out.